What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the Dove Field here on the Redbeard Saga. If I look like I'm hot and sweaty, it's because I am. Got dirt, everything all over me. Today is it's May 25th. It's Memorial Day weekend. We're down here this evening trying to do some weed control. All of this video will tie into the post-emergent spraying of these Clearfield sunflowers. But what I've been doing the last week, I've been trying to spot spray with glide in between the rows, and that worked pretty well. But since I had some more sprout up, the sun drowns me out. The main thing that I had coming up is this sickle pod coffee weed. It's pretty terrible. This is a row over there that I've spot sprayed. Got it fairly well. This row, I think I might have sprayed it, but the last couple of days what I've been doing is I've been coming out here with the weed eater. It's rough with that weed eater, but I've been weed eating my middles. I'm afraid this sickle pod, this coffee weed, is too tall for the IMOX to have much effect on. But at least half of this to this way was looking like this. All of that coffee weed, thistle or whatever you call it. I'm not up on my plants, but we also had a good many volunteer sunflowers coming up in the middles. Afraid that was going to take over my rows, so you can see where I'm standing in this row as opposed to that row. I can't point, but this row I hadn't weed eated, and then this one and on over I have. My weed eater run out of gas, so I've done used 2 tanks today. Used 2 tanks the other day. I'm gonna fill it up here in a minute. I'm gonna knock that row out, and maybe even the outside edge of it. Call it quits, and then my hope is here in the next few days I'm gonna get the sprayer on. Now I put a new pump on my sprayer today. I need to get it rinsed out, get it ready for this IMOX, and then give it a few days. It's rained the last couple of days. It's kind of wet, but get it a chance to dry out a little. And I've disturbed the ground, so there'll be fresh growth of coffee weed and everything else try to come up. So what I think is normally that IMOX will kind of stun it, but by the time we've sprayed it, it's already got up so tall. So now I hope if weed eated it, hopefully I don't know if it'll come back from the roots or not, but you know, give it a couple of days if it starts trying to put back out or any fresh sprouts, and then I can come along and hit it in that early stage with that IMOX. Maybe we can really control it or knock it out. So it's hard to hold the camera and weed eat at the same time, so I'm not going to show that. But the next time I pick this back up, we'll be putting the sprayer on the tractor, filling up with our post-emergent spray and chemicals, and I'll do a breakdown on that at then. So I'll pick this back up whenever we get ready to spray. So y'all stay tuned. Welcome back, folks. It's the next day after I just showed y'all that I'd been weed eating and controlling some weeds in the sunflower patch. Went fishing today. It's getting kind of late. It's been kind of breezy, but it's time to spray the sunflowers with the post-emergent chemicals. Maybe by the time I get it filled up and get down there to the field, the wind will lay. But what we got is we're going to spray the field with IMOX, which is a broadleaf specific herbicide. That's 4 to 6 ounces per acre, if I've read right. So we're going to do 5 to 6 ounces. I got an acre. It's pretty weedy, so I may just do the high dose. And clethodim is a grass-specific herbicide, and the rate of it is 16 ounces per acre. I got some millet and other grasses coming up, so we're going to go ahead and throw 16 ounces in there. And then the NitroSurf, which is a non-ionic surfactant with nitrogen. It's 1 to 3 pints per acre. We've got an acre, so I'm going to put about 3 pints in there. That'll help that chemical stick to the plant, plus give them a nitrogen boost, a little bit of fertilizer. So I'm going to get my chemicals. I'm not going to show pouring them in there. Last year I ordered 2 bottles of this Clearfield Grass Out Max. I forgot where I ordered it from, and both of them arrived busted. The other one had leaked way down, and I used all of it, and I've used some of that. And my IMOX container has also kind of oozed out on me, so I'm wearing gloves to be careful, but I got enough, I think, to do this year. So next year, I think when I get done with these 2 things right here, I think I'm just going to throw them away because they're nasty. But next year I'll order a fresh IMOX, some more clethodim, and I'll have to get some more NitroSurf too. Like I said, I'm not going to show mixing it in the tank. I've spent the last hour washing that tank out. Got some liquid tank cleaner. I know it's backwards because I'm in selfie mode, the front camera, but filled it up. Drove around, let it slosh around. I went up on the hill and let it run. Cleaned the boom out. Let it dump out, and I come back down here and filled it back up. Let it drain out some more, and I washed it till all the suds, and there was some orange come out, which I think is that, probably that prowl pre-emergent I used. I wanted to make sure I got all of that out of there. I had some gly in there when I did the pre-emergent spraying, so we've got it good and washed out. So I'm going to go ahead and measure out these chemicals and pour them in there, fill it up, and I'll pick y'all back up when we hit the field. So y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, we got the sprayer filled up with the chemical. I'm about to get on the tractor and we'll start putting some of this chemical down. I don't know how much I'll video of it. It's hard to drive and video at the same time, but let's get to it. Here we go. Cover about 3 rows at a time. This way. Pay attention so I don't run over the road. Alright. I think do is I'm gonna go up here and get those 3 on that end and then circle around and line up that way. But I'll probably pick y'all back up when I get done, so y'all just stay tuned. Alright folks, we got her sprayed out here. What it is, I got 3 rows. Got straddled a row, got 3, jumped over, straddled 3, so forth. Well, I'd go down and then I'd come back up the other edge and then I'd come over and jump over 3 and then I come back around and then the gap in between I hit those at a faster clip. Maybe I didn't put out too much chemical on it. I actually had a little bit left over. I made a pass or 2 over there in the grass, but I said yesterday I showed you that I'd been down here maintaining weeds with a weed eater. Some of these rows were getting lost between the volunteer sunflowers and that coffee weed and stuff. It was taking up the middles, so with a lot of sweat we got it weed eated. But in the fur with the plants, there's still some I didn't get close because I didn't want to chop them down. I did get a little close and chop a few down, but there's plenty out there. But I think we got good even coverage. All I can do now is hope and pray that it works, because these rows were okay because I'd weed eated them. Like the first 6 rows over here, I actually didn't weed eat them. I spot sprayed with Gly about a week ago and it killed the stuff that I sprayed. But I either missed some or more sprouted since then. But a lot of it's real young or younger stuff. I hope I've hit it a little earlier than normal. I hope they'll hit a growth spurt and start shading the middles. But that's what we got going on right now. Got a video of just some field updates where I post-emergent sprayed the corn with some Gly was doing some more disking. I think I might have had that on there, I'm not sure. Where we planted my daughter helped me plant some regular Perdovics up there, just hand scatter. I don't know if I've showed those on a clip since it's been coming up or not. If I hadn't, it'll be on the next one. But I'm pretty wore out. Fish today, the holiday traffic on the water was awful, but I caught a few crappie and a few bass. It was a good day. But these weeds was bothering me, so I got out here and went ahead and sprayed these rows out. And we'll just sit back and hope that it works. Try to have a cleaner field every year than I did the year before. So far I think we might be on track to be cleaner than I ever have. So we'll just have to see. I'll give it a couple of weeks. I'll do a follow-up on this spraying and another field update. I need to post the other video of the spraying the corn and planting that other spot. I haven't posted that yet, but it'll drop before this one. I'll probably drop these pretty close together. Might drop the other one maybe tonight. Today is what is today? The 26th. Yeah, the 26th of May. So this video is the 25th and 26th of May. Post-emergent weed maintenance. That's what this video is going to be called. The one before that is post-emergent spraying the corn and planting regular black oil sunflowers with my daughter. So I'll be looking for them. As always, I appreciate you watching. If you hadn't already, go up there and like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. If you like sunflower fields, planting for doves on a smaller scale, this is the channel for you. This is my 3rd season doing videos on this field. I enjoy it. Daddy's not here. It's been tough. He's here in spirit though. I know he's right here beside me. Enjoying this. I know I'm wandering around in circles. It's just how I do. I get to rambling and I just start wondering. Hope I don't make you drunk. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all be careful. Thank you for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.